Alright, so I did hit the wrong button, so this is now going to be the horde night, and then we'll do the wrap up, all in one. So I took out the pieces that were there, and I actually put in 2 of those railings, one facing out, one facing in, and then I put in the double half plate. All my guns are loaded. I'm gonna let the baton wear out, and then hopefully do some repairs. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. And I am going to take one of these. Well, at least it's not over already. That was the last time. If you're gonna do a gun build, these wires make it easy. I should drink this, I forgot about it. That was it. Okay. So we're gonna now go in here and turn it off. We hardly use any battery. Okay, that was pretty sad. Let's scrap that because I already have one. Okay. So after 14 days. I think it's a good mod, overall. I think the information about the mod wasn't adequately put forth. If it was, I think it would be a lot more fun. In fact, I'm going to attempt to get a friend of mine who doesn't like to download mods to play this, because he'll be able to play it without having to download a mod. He'll have it installed on mine, and that'll be it. I will be doing some more testing. I will be bringing, with the information I know, I'm going to take and play again, and then compare it. And we'll see how it is. I mean, I think I'll probably be like level 20 or 15, 20 by day 14. And that would make a huge difference in, like, the Horde Night. Horde Night just seemed so not there. Now, yeah, I could have raised the number of zombies out at a time, but it doesn't raise the total number of zombies. He did reduce those because he wanted to make the pine forest, you know, safer than the desert and the snow biome, and he wanted to make them, you know, as a progression. The landmines are a big handicap. The time for the trader, also a huge handicap. I've gotten to the trader from start point in games, not necessarily, not this one, but in other games. You know, I started a kilometer away, and you know, it's 5-6 o'clock by the time I get there. I could have literally ran out of time before I even got to the trader. That would have been terrible. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's a handicap. It's something to take and keep in mind when you're playing. I wasn't. My first 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, I was still trying to figure out why I was dying so often. And you know, I mean, it was the rain. The rain was killing me faster than anything else, because I didn't even realize it until like day 3 or so that it was damaging me. And the suit. Actually, you know, I'm gonna wait till it starts raining, and then I'm gonna bring in a couple of pieces of suit and see if it actually reduces the damage or whatever. I do want to test it against different points. It's personally, I think the recipe for the suit is too much, because having the loot that drops in the pine forest, if you start in the pine forest and you didn't start sloth, you'll never leave. You'll get frustrated and quit, because you're not going to get military gear dropping here, so you're not going to get, I mean, I think I got a total of 4 pieces. I could have bought one, or maybe there was a point where I could have bought a couple more too. Very little that was available to buy. You know, so 40 something pieces, that's a lot. And you have to sit in your house every time until it stops raining because you don't have it. That's... I think that's my biggest problem with this edition, with this mod. As annoying as the landmines were, they kind of clear themselves up over time. You know, zombies and whatever, they go out, they bump into them, they bang things around. It solves itself. Well, I don't know for how much, how far to lower that. I mean, 100 plastic, I have no problem with. That would make sense. 100 plastic for one piece. You know, it's a raincoat. So you got rubber, you got whatever, poly. It's all plastic. Scrap that one. Yeah. Maybe 3 or 4 pieces of military if you want to put the military in there. It really depends on what I find with how many pieces you have to not take damage or to take very little damage while out in the rain. Because I literally got caught in the rain. I had 100. I mean, I started keeping my health to the max, and I was out digging up the doing one of his, you know, buried treasure jobs, and once it started raining, I was like, oh, I hurried up and finished, and I started heading back. Before I got back, the rain stopped. You know, I might have been at half health, but, you know, oh, jeez. So, I don't know. Overall, I would say, yeah, it seems pretty fun. It's definitely calmer than, like, Darkness Falls. It's not easier. It's just calmer. You don't have... you don't have all the craziness going on. You just have to take and pay attention to the different aspects that are happening. So overall, I'd say give it a try. Just the 2 things to be aware of is the rain gear, which is nearly impossible to make. Because where you start and all that, you're never gonna make it. If you start in Pine Forest, you're just never gonna get out of the Pine Forest. Unless you pick Sloth. Sloth gives you the rain gear. But then you don't have the mini bike. So then the landmines are a problem. Yeah, and the landmines. The landmines are much less of a problem though than the rain. Landmines you can plan on. You can I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go that way, I'm gonna stay off the roads, I'm gonna stay off the dirt roads. Okay, I have to cross here, and then just keep your eyes on the ground. You know, you can literally avoid the landmines. But you could be just doing that, getting yourself to the other side of town to do a a POI, click on the button, and have it start raining. And the POI could be a burned out house, so you have like rain coming in everywhere. So, just things to keep in mind. I think I'm gonna take and, like I said, play a bit, and in a week or so I'll come up with a more comprehensive video on like, hey, this is what you should do. You know, I'll try things in a couple of different methods. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great one.